Hey, everybody.
Hey, this is not McCarthy,
No.
but we were in McCarthy.
Yes, we were.
So when we last left you, not when we first left you, we've left you many times.
Yeah, we
But
leave
we
you a
keep
lot.
coming back for more. When we last left you guys, we rode into McCarthy and we rode out of McCarthy.
Yeah, we showed you that crazy road and that drive. It was amazing.
But we never showed you McCarthy.
Right.
And we feel like it deserves its own video. Little bit about McCarthy. There are a couple of places to camp. There's some, camping along McCarthy Road. Then there is a campground just outside of the last part that you can drive to, the end of the road. Not as scenic of views, just kind of nestled in the, in the wilderness. But it does have like a convenience store and a bar and, some hangout places. But we camped at the end of the road, which is known as base camp. $20 a night.
An extra $5 to park your car if they deem that your rig is too long or something.
I mean, we kept ours separate. We unhooked just so we could park closer with our buddies.
Yep.
And it ended up being majestic, basically. It was probably one of the most beautiful camp spots we've ever had.
You'll see, we were right on the river, and we had views of the glacier, and it was just...
Yep.
It was amazing.
It was awesome. So $20 a night, no hookups, no nothing. Like
There's a vault toilet.
There's a vault toilet called the Southern Farter.
Yeah, I guess there's a northern...
Or the Southern Farty. Maybe there's a Northern Farty.
Yeah.
You'll have to go and find out.
Yeah.
Anyway, amazing.
Yeah.
It's the closest that you can get to McCarthy in a moving vehicle that is not a four-wheeler. Especially if you're not from McCarthy.
Yeah.
Which there's only I think 30 people that live there.
Yeah.
So, so basically you drive, and to get to McCarthy, it's walk across the footbridge and take a van into McCarthy, or walk across the footbridge and walk a mile to McCarthy.
Or bike.
The walk and the bike are beautiful. I mean, unless you have some kind of thing where, your leg's hurting or you're just not as mobile, I would say 100% go and bike or walk it. It's awesome.
One word of warning. There's one place in the road where there's some beavers that keep building a dam, and it floods the road.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sometimes they create a rock bridge on the side that you can walk.
You can step across the rocks.
But supposedly, they keep tearing down the dam that the beavers build that backs up water onto the road, but then the beavers come back in overnight and rebuild the dam. Yeah. They're pretty persistent.
Yes. It's
kind of a cute story.
Yep.
But they let the beavers keep doing it, and they've let them do it for years.
Yeah.
So it's a funny thing that the town does.
Yeah.
And the other crazy part is the town gets their clean water, their drinking water, from the water on the side of the road. It is literally just clear, and they've been drinking it forever.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll see people there filling up their water.
They fill up these big tanks on the back of their truck.
Yep.
It's crazy. Anyway, the footbridge is cool. McCarthy is, the whole thing. It's just crazy. So it's 60 miles, right, from the nearest town. It takes minimum 2.5 hours to do that 60 miles.
Yeah.
So when you put all that together, there are no police. There's no cops. There's no nothing. It's pretty much a lawless town. They have their own laws that are town laws.
Yeah.
And you abide by those, or you get pushed out of the city.
Yeah. So one example is that we went to the Potato and had some munchies and some drinks.
Yep.
And there were dogs everywhere.
Oh, dude, they just run.
Yeah,
and
they're just
so
free-range
friendly.
dogs.
Every single one of them were friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple of them barked at Paul, but I mean, who doesn't bark at Paul?
But that none of them fought with each other.
Yeah, no. And they were all friendly, and like everybody knew every dog's name, and so they'd be like, Wilbur, stop doing that. And he'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. He'd just walk
every
away.
once in a
really
while,
cute.
one would try and sneak into the kitchen at the potato.
And
somebody would be like, hey, get out of here.
Yeah, they'd chase him out. At first, I thought they were talking to me because I was standing right there. Yeah. But, McCarthy's a cool town.
It's definitely something that should be experienced.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a town of like 30, 50, 100 people, maybe max at like peak season residents. But when there's things going on, that town turns into 300, 400, 500 people. Yeah. So it's a little crazy.
Yeah.
Super cool, super cool. But from McCarthy, that's how you also get to Kennecott, which is, I don't think actually inhabited by people. It's just an old mining town. Yeah. Oh, well, they have the motel there.
Yeah, there's an inn or whatever.
Yeah. But anyway, what are we going to show them, Laura?
We're going to show them a little bit of McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
And
are they going to see the footbridge?
They should, yes.
Okay.
And
actually, so while we're there, if you guys take a look at the river that's flowing, right? Craziest thing we've ever seen. It's called like Jökulhlaup or something like that. Mm-hmm. Basically, what happens is the ice creates a dam for the water that is like melting in the glacier. Creates these glacial lakes. Well, over time, heat, global warming. But this happens every year. Yeah, it's happened forever. So it's not global warming. This is just like nature.
Yeah.
But anyway, it creates this ice dam. The ice dam melts and breaks. And these huge amounts of water and ice, like small icebergs, come flowing right through the city. Yeah. It was killer, and we missed it by a day.
Yeah.
But we got to see the water still rushing.
Yeah.
Like, you'll see how hard the water is going there, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
So that was super cool. And they actually said while we were there, the ice actually reformed and started bridging and damming back up another glacial lake. So that was cool. So maybe they'll experience it again. But when it happens, so if you happen to be there around the same time, it happens in July, they actually party on the footbridge until like 3 or 4 in the morning while this is going on. Like, it's a thing.
Yeah.
So if you're there, you can't time it. Obviously, it just has to do with nature. It just happens in July, but it's a big thing there. So yeah, if you're around, it would be awesome. We didn't get to experience the whole thing, but yeah, they party.
If you're lucky enough to catch that, it would be amazing.
Super cool.
Yeah.
All right, so footbridge, you're going to see McCarthy. Vegan options, can we talk about that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
There, so in McCarthy, there's a roadside potato. Get yourself some fried potatoes. They also have like a hummus plate with veggies, and they have a pickled veggie plate, which I've never had pickled watermelon rind before, but oh man, that is like a new favorite of old Kevin back here.
Yep.
So a couple vegan options there. I mean, like with the hummus plate, leave off the feta, leave off the
yogurt.
Yogurt, yeah.
Tzatziki, I think.
Potatoes were good. And then there's the
Golden Saloon,
which they have a vegan version banh mi. Mm-hmm. Watch out for the jalapenos, man. Woo, boy.
We got some hot ones.
It was rough. They had a good ginger beer. That was delicious.
They also had a vegan stock for their pho.
Yeah, so they did a vegan pho. That was pretty awesome. All you do is you just tell them vegan, and it comes with tofu and the vegan broth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for a town of 50
who would have
people,
thought
like,
that you'd find a vegan pho in McCarthy?
Yeah, it's awesome. And literally, there's only like three places that are open to eat. That was 2 of them.
Yeah.
We didn't go to the 3rd one, so I don't know. They have a cute supermarket. Are you going to show them any part of that?
I don't have any footage of the supermarket.
Okay. So the supermarket, again, they go out to Costco, they buy a bunch of stuff. there's some vegan items there.
Well, it's more of a general store, so there's a little hardware section.
There's an ice cream
there's
parlor.
liquor. There's
the ice
household.
cream parlor.
Yep. There's ice cream.
But they had like Dave's Killer Bread. They had
they had field roast sausages.
Field roast sausage.
They had some Hail Mary tarts.
Yeah.
They had
you'll
a few
make
different.
it. You'll survive.
Yeah.
It's not just rice and beans.
Yeah.
So super cool. And I don't know what else to say.
Well, I think we should show them some things and then come back.
All right, cool. We'll see you guys in a bit. Enjoy this.
See. We're just taking a walk, seeing what we can see. What we see is a big glacier. So our campground is over there somewhere. And we just walked over here because dude told us there are glaciers. Not glaciers, icebergs floating in there.
He said there's a weird smell. I said sorry. Does anybody know or do you think that all of that right there are deposits from past glacier action pulling shit down out of the mountains? Or is that from the mining company?
Crazy. So here's some Alaska humor.
I somehow feel that this is not up to code.
Yeah. So do you think we should complain and get a better spot?
What? Community drinking water.
So McCarthy's crazy. This doesn't even look real, like the mountain in the background does not look real. Still cold?
I think you should jump in.
Oh yeah. So this right here is a swimming hole. We saw people in it earlier. It's a little cold, but look at that view you have.
Get down there.
Wow. Oh, I see.
Oh, dude! Oh, dude. He just launched up. He's like...
All the big ones across there.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this stuff.
Those people are like, so why do we have helmets on?
Right.
Woo!
Looks like fun. Hey everybody, what's up?
OMG. It's so white in the background. There we go. It's probably not even going to change. So, we made it.
McCarthy.
McCarthy. So we're at the base campground, which is right at the foot of the footbridge, right there. And this is our front yard.
Yep.
How awesome. And today we are going to hike up that glacier. It's Root Glacier. It's going to be amazing. We're going to be with...
It's the root of the Kennecott Glacier.
These dudes.
Yeah, those guys.
So...
This will be epic.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Woohoo.
I don't know. Do you want to say anything else?
Nah, let's just get to it.
Right.
See ya. In Kennecott. And we are headed towards the Root Glacier Trail. We gotta walk all the way to the other end of town to get to it. I guess you can stay here at the lodge. Well, here we go.
I'll wait for you, Laura.
Well, all right, I'm coming. Almost there. Here we are on a glacier. I don't know if you're going to be able to see these colors. Over here is a waterfall. I found a Kevin.
So you have your feet warm, and then I put them in the Pacific Ocean, freezing water too, for that was called and both of my feet just cramped. You hear the water coming this way?
Yeah, no, you're right. That's right. But I don't see how it can go uphill and then come back down.
I mean, you can see a bottom, but that's not where the water's not even hitting right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Dude, you literally can't. Dude, this is sick right here.
So we cannot see the water here. But we can hear it. You can hear it. So we are all getting ready to ride our dusty bikes in the McCarthy. We got to go through the Beaver Dam blockage though to get there.
What? Oh, you got a nice little bonus there with our Glacial Hike.
Yes.
Man, that needs to be on everybody's bucket list. That
Yeah.
was so killer.
You can't not go do a glacial hike when you're up here.
Exactly. So you'll see in there we are wearing crampons.
Yeah, those are the little spiky things that you add to your the bottom of your shoes.
They needed to see your hand. Laura's a very handsy talker. So those are the things that, yeah, you strap onto your shoe. Here's the thing. You don't have to have them for the very first part, but I mean,
if you want
be
to go
safe.
a little bit further and
Yeah.
see some of the super pretty stuff, you definitely want to have
Especially, yeah, like those little like glacial water holes in the like flowing river thing.
Yeah.
So to get them, you can order them on Amazon before you get there, but what I'll say is like they're $20, they're probably gonna fall apart. If you want some decent ones, you can rent them for $25 in McCarthy.
Yeah.
From, I think, it's not Kennecott Wilderness. It's another one. You just ask around town, they'll tell you.
Yeah.
Just don't ask the van drivers because they have no clue.
Yeah.
Like, you'd think with 50 people, they know where everything was at, but I feel like some of them just don't.
Yeah.
Or
But
they just don't care.
This is important to say. Get them in McCarthy before you take the van to Kennecott.
Because in Kennecott, there is...
Yeah, the only way to get them in Kennecott is if you go with a group tour.
If you go with a group tour. Which, again, if you don't feel comfortable traveling by yourself, I mean, go out there with a group. I mean, you'll have guides and they'll teach you a lot about the area. And hell, they'll probably take you to a place that was like right over a ridge and we didn't know it was the most beautiful thing in the world. So, you know, just, your mileage may vary. You pick what you want to do. But just
it's one of our favorite things that we've done.
Since what? In McCarthy? No, I'm just kidding.
We've done a lot of favorite things.
We've done a lot of favorite things. Yeah, we've done a lot of stuff, but that was just special. Yeah. I mean, how often do you get to hike a glacier? I mean, they're only in so many places. I mean, it's crazy. While you're up here in Alaska, there's a lot of glaciers, but a lot of them you just can't get to. So that was awesome. We had a good time. So what else?
So next, we happen to be up here at the time of the 6th annual Packraft Festival.
What?
So there were so many more people than that would normally be here.
Yeah, just like in a normal vacationing. I mean, how many people vacation to McCarthy? But what the heck, man? There were a lot of people. It was an additional, I think they had like 50 or 60 people actually do the festival, do the pack rafting fest. I got it.
Okay.
So that was amazing.
And so our friend Jill Sessa just recently got in a packer raft, and
she's the whole reason that we found out about it, because I started like following the alpaca raft and alpaca raft hashtag. And I saw it was like, oh, pack rafting festival. I was like, oh, that looks cool. And I was like, it's in McCarthy. Wait,
we're gonna be there.
It's tomorrow. Like, what the heck? So we got to see like 60 people with their alpaca rafts. And what's crazy is, here's the thing, it was sponsored by Alpaca Raft, but everybody brought their own raft. When, as a testament to the whole pack rafting thing, they said, okay, everybody, we're sponsored by, this thing is sponsored by Alpaca Raft. Who here is not using an alpaca raft for their pack rafting? Zero. Every single person, alpaca raft. So that just tells you, like, people use these things and they're amazing and they're crazy lightweight.
And so in the previous, like earlier in this video, we showed you this dude going down the river in front of our RV. Well, he came by our RV and we're like, is that an alpaca raft? He's like, yeah. Can we hold it? So it weighs nothing. It's like, what, 5 or 6 pounds?
Yeah.
And then they're just going down those rough rapids and they're fine. It's crazy. So
super cool. Like, Laura and I are lusting after them. You'll probably see them in future videos. Whenever we get to a place where we can order it and have it shipped in a timely manner. They're out of Boulder, Colorado. Check them out. I mean, alpaca lunch, alpaca raft. It's brilliant.
So after this, we're going to show you a little bit of the race.
The race. And that's the other thing about the race. The whole town comes out. It's the thing that's going on. So, I mean, everybody is cheering everybody on. We stayed towards the end in the cold water, and we're dipping our feet in the cold water waiting for people to come. And instead of coolers, people just like throw their beer in like a water sack or whatever, and they just throw it in the river. Keeps it cold. That was pretty funny. But it was fun. These people it was like 6 hours of running up, literally running straight up a mountain, over the other side, down the mountain, get to the bottom, inflate the raft, and then run the rapids to where we are, and then they pick up the raft and run to the finish line, inflated.
You'll see a lot of that.
Just killer. It was so much fun. So
Anyway.
if you can be up there for that, or if there's like a pack rafting thing going on in your area, go check it out. Like, these people are just a bunch of fun. We had a good time. So
Okay.
check it out.
Yep.
We'll see you in a bit.
Yep.
You got it. Almost there. Congratulations. Lead her on, puppy.
Like, what if I come back and say hi? Hi. Yeah, no, come on, come on, come on.
Yeah.
Good dog.
Oh my God, he does. That's awesome. He's like totally matching. Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah! Man, wait, let me see your hands.
No hands.
Now it's not gonna be so shaky.
Yeah. I don't know
Sorry
why.
about that. You know, sometimes the
old
best
noggin.
thoughts, yeah, they don't work.
It's not working.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so that was killer,
Yeah.
right? Just so much fun.
Like the whole experience of McCarthy, from getting there to, you know, the town, the awesome camping spot, and the Glacier Hike. Amazing.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing. You don't have to get there by RV. Hell, you don't even have to drive the road to McCarthy.
Yeah, you can take a shuttle.
You can take a shuttle. So if you're in the area, go.
Yeah.
It's just super cool town. And even Kennecott, which they're probably not going to see a ton of.
Yeah, I just have some photographs.
Yeah,
I didn't
but
really-
you know,
Not
Kennecott
a
is
lot.
cool. I mean, well, it's cool now. It was not so cool. It was just a strip mine
Yeah.
for copper. But to see the old buildings and how they had everything set up, I mean, to see what these people went through, like you're talking negative 60-degree weather, building railroads and bridges and stuff. I mean, hallelujah. I
Yeah.
couldn't do it. Anyway,
All right.
we had a great time.
Yep.
We had an awesome time. We always do.
Yep.
So, yeah.
If you want to see more of our adventures, like the video and subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe down here
Yep.
or over there. And Laura runs a pretty awesome Instagram and Facebook for us. So if you get a chance, go check that out. That's usually like the most up-to-date stuff
Yep.
that you can find out about us and all the travels and vegan food that we're eating and just amazingness.
Yep.
So follow along with us and we'll see you next time.
All right, I guess I have to talk. You talk, say something so your voice is on there too.
Because I'm awesome.